Hello everyone, welcome to your yoga practice. I'm Kat, I'll be your guide. Today we have a practice that is centered on the full moon in Aries. The full moon in Aries arrives around this time every year, toward maybe the latter half of October or toward the beginning of November. And this fall season provides a really interesting backdrop for us to reflect upon the sign of Aries and what it means to be in the full moon of Aries. Aries is known to be a sign that is extremely direct, bold, self-assured, confident, courageous. Aries is the spark to a new project, to the fire of creativity, the fire of life. So there's a lot of vitality, a lot of life force energy in this Aries sign, and that completely is reflected in the full moon that we are experiencing right now. What's interesting is to think about the autumnal backdrop of this season against the full moon in Aries, where in autumn we're often called to draw inward, to reflect, to slow down, to find a cozy vibe, and maybe think about what it is we're beginning to let go of, just as the trees are beginning to let go of their leaves. And so this Aries energy, this very outward energy, which aligns with Aries season, which is in the spring, all about coming out, bursting forth, blooming, is sort of an interesting contrast to consider and even embrace and live into in this full moon. So this full moon is really a culmination of intentions that were perhaps set in the springtime. And then here we are at the other end of the year, and we can look back and see transformation. We can see change. And this full moon invites us to really reflect upon, in the realm of self-direction, in the realm of assertion, in the realm of courage, maybe how things that we wanted to start, projects we wanted to start, intentions that were set back in March or April, are really coming into fruition around this time. So in other words, it's harvest time, which very much aligns with the autumn. So this practice is going to be strong. It's going to be self-assured. We're going to be doing some heart openers, lots of warriors. It's going to be sort of an active, maybe a little bit fiery practice. You won't need any props, just yourself, just you, yourself, and you. And we'll start seated. So coming into a comfortable seat, maybe crossing your legs, placing palms down onto your knees, beginning to arrive into some stillness, arrive into some quiet. Maybe shutting down your eyes if you haven't already. And arriving into your breath. Arriving into your body. Arriving into your being. Maybe taking this moment to consider any intentions that you set last spring, something you were going through, something you were thinking about, a goal that you had. Taking a moment to ruminate on that. Can be big or small, significant or seemingly insignificant. And then letting those thoughts turn and transform into where you are now. reflecting on any change you've experienced. Anything that you have seen come into fruition. And anything that you are perhaps still waiting on to harvest. And then asking yourself, what might it be you can let go of? Even if it's just for the next few minutes as we practice together. Or something you might like to let go of in the grander scheme. We'll take a cleansing breath in. And a long breath out. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Nice. We're going to find Kapalabhati breath, skull polishing breath, or breath of fire, as some like to call it. So we'll take a breath in, and then exhale all the way out. Really empty of breath, even forcefully exhaling. We'll take a half inhale breath, and then begin. So we're forcefully beginning to exhale, continuing, forcefully exhaling and then inhaling organically, inhaling without thinking about it, and then exhaling with force. Beautiful. Let's inhale, deep breath. And exhale out. Let's do another round of that together. We'll take a breath in, filling the belly, filling the lungs. And exhale out with force. Inhale halfway. And begin. Slow breath in. And exhale, side out. Nice, everybody. Let's come forward into a tabletop position. And just beginning to find some cows and cats here. Dropping the belly to lift the heart for cow. And exhaling to gaze toward navel. Drop the crown, cat. A few times here exploring. Maybe you'd like to add in a little bit of fluid energy here just as we warm up. Circling the pelvis, circling the hips, circling the shoulder blades. Nice. Let's do another round of breath here. And then exhale, we'll tuck our toes underneath themselves, pressing our hands into the floor. Let's take a breath in. And then as we exhale, we'll push our hands into the earth to lift our knees off the ground. Inhale, drop. And exhale to bear weight, levitating the knees off the earth. A few more times. Inhale. And exhale. Once more. Inhale. And then exhale. Levitate. And we'll take an extra breath in here. And then as we exhale, keeping the knees really bent, we're just shifting our hips back, pressing our belly toward our thighs, coming into this downward facing frog shape, maybe wiggling out the hips a little bit. Heels can be really lifted, staying high on the tiptoes. Feeling the connection of the earth with our hands. And then as you're ready, maybe beginning to pedal out the heels a little bit, elongating one heel, then the other toward the floor. Opening up the backs of the legs, arriving into this down dog. Continuing with your breath. Beautiful. Let's take another deep inhale here, finding down dog. And then we'll exhale, shift forward into plank. Take a breath in. And then exhale, lowering the knees, bending at the elbows, lowering all the way down. Let's inhale, find baby cobra, peel the heart space off the earth. And exhale, lower. Few more times. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, lower. Once more, peeling the heart space off the earth, baby cobra. And then exhale, lift all the way up and back, finding Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. And long exhale. Inhale to shift forward into plank. Exhale, lowering the knees, bending at the elbows, lowering all the way down. Inhale, finding cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale, cobra. And then shifting all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Good. We're just warming up our bodies, warming up our system. We'll do this one more time, just like that. Inhale, shift forward, finding plank. Exhale, lowering the knees, bending at the elbows, coming all the way down. Inhale, heart space peels. Exhale, lower. Inhale to peel off. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale, magnetizing elbows and shoulder blades together. And then lifting all the way up and back, downward dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Good. We're going to move forward, shift forward into plank. And then this time as we exhale, option to continue with the half Chaturanga, or exhale, lowering halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze up. And exhale, downward facing dog. So always the option to modify suiting this practice for your body today. We'll take a breath in, and then exhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Shift forward into plank. Take an extra inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Once more, deep breath in. Exhale, shift forward. Extra inhale here for fun. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, everybody. Take a breath in. And then as we exhale, we'll walk our way toward the top of the mat. Forward fold, ragdoll. Interlacing opposite elbows into wrists. Finding a little sway. Letting everything hang low and loose, releasing the spine. Good. We'll place our hands toward the earth. Inhale to uncoil, half lift, and exhale, fold forward. A few more times, finding that spinal wave, half lift, exhale, fold forward. Once more, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale to fold it forward. We're coming all the way up, rooting to rise, arms reach all the way to the sky. And exhale, Samastiti, hands find heart center, toe healing, the toes together, heels apart. Mountain pose. Feeling your energy moving within your being. Feeling your feet rooting into the earth. And feeling the fire within you, the fire in your belly, beginning to brighten and expand like the sun. We'll drop our palms, ready to receive. And then we'll inhale to reach all the way up. And exhale, swan dive, fold it forward. Inhale, uncoil, half lift. And exhale, stepping the right leg back, finding Virabhadrasana A, Warrior One. Fingertips reach to the sky. 3 deep breaths here. Finding a relationship between your shoulder blades, feeling them expand and stretch, and seeing if you can reach your elbows, reach your fingertips, feeling your whole body grow. One more breath in. And then as we exhale, option A is to clasp opposite elbows. Option B is to find a clasp of your hands. Let's roll the shoulder blades in a big circle to lift the heart, expand our chest, gaze up, and then exhale, humble warrior, melting forward. 3 deep breaths here. Feeling yourself rooted in your low body and then releasing in your upper body, letting your spine, the crown of the head be heavy. 1 more breath. And then exhale to release. Grace the earth as you come all the way back up, Vira A. And then as we exhale, we're finding that position with the arms again. So option A is to clasp elbows. Option B is to find a clasp of the hands. Or option C is to find a reverse prayer. And then we'll toe heel our back foot in a few inches. We'll take a deep breath, open the heart, and then exhale, 𝒟Ⅎ𝒈 pyramid pose. Forehead reaches toward your knee or your shin. 3 breaths. Seeing if you can tug your inner thighs together. Feeling an engagement in the back of your front leg. Another breath in. And then as we exhale, we'll find Trikonasana, so option to place your left hand on your left shin, and then sweep your right arm all the way up to the sky, finding triangle pose. 3 deep breaths here, engaging your hips, engaging your glutes. Feeling your heart space coiling toward the sky. Another breath in. And then exhale, engaging your obliques. Come up to a T position as you make your way back into reverse triangle, reaching all the way up and back. And then as we exhale, maybe you toe heel the back foot out a little bit, coming into warrior 2, gazing beyond your 3rd finger, finding your drishti, your strength, expanding your heart, reaching forward. 3 deep breaths here. Feeling this assertion, this confidence, a boldness in this pose. Another breath in. And then another breath out, seeing if you can deepen your bend. We'll inhale, reverse the warrior, reach all the way up and back. And then as we exhale, we're cartwheeling our hands forward, shifting all the way forward, coming into supported warrior 3. Hands are finding the earth, we're pointing our toe backwards, feeling the balance. For the first time in this practice, balancing on one foot. Feeling the pelvis over this ankle, your body stacked, while also expanding and reaching. Taking another breath. And then exhale, place the back foot down, reach the arms all the way up, grow, bloom. And then exhale, framing the front foot. We're stepping back into a 3-legged dog. Left leg reaches to the sky. And then we'll begin to draw some nice circles with this hip, with this knee. One direction and the other. Beautiful, everybody. Take a breath in, square off the hips, point the toe, shining both hips down toward the earth. And then exhale, shift forward into 3-legged plank. Take a breath in. Then exhale, placing both toes down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're shifting forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up to the sky. And exhale straight away, swan dive back down, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. out. Exhale, we're stepping the left leg back this time. Arms reach up all the way to the sky, 𝒟𝒂. 3 deep breaths here. Rooting through the soles of the feet to awaken the core, awaken the heart, awakening the whole being. One more deep breath. And then exhale, finding your clasp of the elbows or the hands behind you. If you're going for the hands, find the awkward clasp, the opposite clasp. We'll loop the shoulders all the way up and back, opening the heart. And then exhale, humble warrior, melting it down. 3 long breaths here. In every confident, strong warrior, we're finding the counterbalance, this humble warrior, the softness, a humility, even a tenderness within the Aries energy. Taking another breath in. And then exhale, framing or grazing the earth to reach all the way up. And then exhale, toe heel the back foot in a little bit. Find your clasp again. Maybe you're bringing hands to reverse prayer. Loop shoulder blades up and back, gaze up. And then exhale, 𝒟℃𝓈𝒸𝓃, fold forwards. Pyramid pose. So it's okay if your knee is bent. It's okay if you're folding forward and you're not in contact with your knee or your shin. All options are good options, and wherever you are at is good. Taking another breath in. And then exhale to release your bind or your clasp, placing right hand onto right ankle or shin, and then drawing a big circle to open up into Trikonasana triangle pose. 3 deep breaths here. Beautiful. Taking another inhale. And then exhale to engage your side body. Reach your top hand toward the front of your mat to pull yourself all the way up. Reverse triangle. And then exhale, deepen your bend in your front knee, toe heel, your foot back, finding 𝒟𝒃, warrior 2. 3 deep breaths. Feeling this life force energy, prana, your vitality expanding outward toward infinity through your fingertips. One more breath in. And then exhale, see if you can deepen the bend, finding your strength. We'll inhale, reverse the warrior, sweep all the way up and back. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot, push off the back leg, coming into the supported warrior 3. Hands rooted toward the earth. Beautiful. Seeing if you can elongate through your cervical spine, the back of your neck. And then exhale, placing the back foot back on the mat. We'll let everything bloom, grow, and expand, reaching toward the full moon. And then exhale, framing the front foot. Step back, Finding three-legged dog. Right foot is lifted. Begin to draw circles with that right knee. Lubricating the femur bone inside of the hip socket. Drawing a circle in one direction and then the other. Good, and then we'll square off those hips, shining both hip bones down toward the earth. Take another breath. Then exhale, shift forward into a three-legged plank. Take another inhale here. Then exhale, both toes come down toward, all 10 toes, come down, finding Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in. And sigh it out if you'd like. Inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, tiptoeing yourself forward or jumping forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rooting to rise, reach up. Exhale, Samasthiti, heart center. Nice, everybody. So we're going to find a flow now. We'll inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as we exhale, we're stepping the right leg back, finding that warrior one. Arms reach to the sky on the inhale. And then as we exhale, big transition here, we're shifting all the way forward into warrior three, finding a balance. And then inhale, right back into warrior one. And then as we exhale, peeling open, warrior two. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweeping the arms. Exhale, shifting forward, spreading the arms like an airplane. Inhale, swim the arms all the way back up. And then exhale, peel open. Inhale, turning the toes back in for warrior one. Lengthening. Exhaling to find your strength, find your confidence, your balance, your boldness. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, finding that presence of your warrior. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, flow, fly forward. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale to peel open. Last time, make it a dance. Reach up. Exhale to fly. Spread your wings. Inhale. Sweep all the way up. And exhale, peel open. Good. Let's inhale, sweep all the way up. And then this time, as you exhale, frame the front foot, stepping back, scorpioning your dog, bending deeply into the left leg. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you'd like to flip your dog, coming into wild thing, reaching all the way up and back. Take a breath in and a breath out. 2 more deep breaths here, wherever you are, opening the heart. Once more, inhale. And then exhale, coming back into three-legged dog. Reach all the way up. And then exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bending at the knees, hopping, stepping forwards. Inhale, half lift, uncoil. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, reaching up. And exhale right away, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, this time we're stepping the left leg back, arms reach, warrior one. And then as we exhale, we're shifting forward, finding warrior three. Inhale to step back, warrior one. Exhale, open up. Good, let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale. And exhale, peel open. Inhale, make it your own. Exhale, fly. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, open with boldness and courage. Inhale, grow, expand. Exhale, here you are, stepping forward, leaning forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale to open with strength. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to sweep up. And then exhale to frame the front foot. Step it back, scorpion, your dog. Take a breath in. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you flip your dog, coming into wild thing. 3 deep breaths. Rooting into your supporting hands. 1 more breath. And then exhale, flip back on over, reaching toes to the sky. And then exhale, shifting forward, finding your Chaturanga. Inhale for 𝒟ℏ 𝒚 𝒂𝓃. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath in. And then exhale, bending at the knees. Step, jump, tiptoe forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. Let's take a breath in here. And exhale out. We'll inhale to sweep the arms up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as we exhale, we'll step right back into plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes. And then option is to jump it through or come onto your knees, then shift over onto one side into a seated position. We'll reach our feet out in front of us. And then expand our fingertips to the sky. And then exhale, melt forward. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. It's okay if your knees are bent. It's okay if your forehead is hovering off the ground. Wherever you are, just beginning to let this energy drip forward and release, finding this grounding. Aries energy, and therefore, by means the full moon in Aries energy can result in us feeling perhaps hot-headed or impulsive, in spite of the courage and the boldness. We all get them mixed up sometimes, don't we? So finding this grounding to counterbalance, to counteract. This fiery energy. Take another breath. And then exhale, come all the way up into seated. And then we'll bend at the knees, latching hands behind our knees. Let's find that loop of the shoulders up and back. And then as we exhale, finding some engagement in the core, we'll dip our tailbone back, catching ourselves here. We'll inhale to shift forward. And then exhale, dipping back. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And then exhale, catch yourself back. We'll take a breath in here. And then exhale to let go. Good. Let's inhale, reach right arm back behind us. And exhale, reach forward. Same thing other way. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. Switching sides a few times with the breath. Here we are, feeling that fire energy in our bellies. Feeling this light awakening in the very center of ourselves, of our being. Good, let's do one more each side. Trying to keep the hips and the knees squared off. Good, one more breath. Reach. And then as if you have that beautiful full hunter's moon, Aries full moon in your hands, beginning to lean all the way, all the way, all the way back. And then let it go. Reaching the hands behind you in a big good morning stretch. And then exhale, give yourself a big hug. Rocking from side to side, side to side. Let's find a happy baby. Good, and then we'll bring our knees together, arms wide in a T, and we'll fall our knees over to one side, coming into a supine twist. Maybe you'd like to gaze toward your opposite hand. 3 deep breaths here. Nice, another breath in. And then exhale, coming back up to center. And then exhale over toward the other side. Good. Let's inhale, come back up to center. Give yourself a big, tight squeeze, curling everything into a little ball. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale to release. Let everything go. Finding your Shavasana. If you'd like to place both hands on top of your solar plexus, it's that point just above your navel and where your rib cage meets in that hollow part, you're welcome to. Or you can spread your arms out wide. And wherever you're at, allowing for your whole being, your whole body to melt into the earth. Shavasana. Beginning to find some soft movement with fingertips and toes. Rubbing fingertips together. And then reaching behind you once again in a big good morning stretch. And then exhale over onto one side, finding a fetal pose. Holding yourself here. And then rolling all the way back up into a seat. Just as we begin, placing the hands onto the knees. And then we'll bring our palms together and begin to rub our hands together, generating some last heat of this practice. Good, and then we'll place one palm, then the other on top of our solar plexus. Feeling this fire, this warmth, the courage, a boldness, braided with gentleness and tenderness. An outward energy braided with the autumnal inward energy of letting go. Bringing our hands to heart center. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, of your week. I hope this practice has grounded you energetically for this special full moon in Aries. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for your presence and your practice today. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment about what you'd like to see next.